Hi everyone, you're so welcome today. It's a beautiful Sunday here in London. I'm going to read two Irish writers today. The first is Seamus Heaney, and I'm quite nervous to read Seamus Heaney, so I'm going to jump right in. This is an exquisite poem. It's so gentle, yet so strong and powerful, and you'll see why. A Shiver by Seamus Heaney. The way you had to stand to swing the sledge, your two knees locked, your lower back shock fast as shields in a testudo, spine and waist a pivot for the tight braced, tilting rib cage, the way its iron head planted the sledge unyieldingly as a club-footed last. The way you had to heft and then half rest its gathered force like a long-nursed rage about to be let fly. Does it do you good to have known it in your bones, directable, withholdable at will, a first blow that could make air of a wall, a last one so unanswerably landed the stalked earth quailed and shivered in the handle? Okay, so my second poem today is from this book that my dad gifted me when I started Words with Ro. It's the illustrated favorite poems we learned at school, and it's just a gorgeous collection of poems that would have been on the school curriculum in Ireland, probably going back to the start of the state, which is relevant to today's poem. I'll tell you why in a minute. So it's a lovely collection of poems that would have been on the school curriculum. It was also gifted to my dad by one of his friends, and I'll probably gift it back to my dad because I've read it cover to cover. The poem that I've chosen from the book is called The Presence of God, and it's by Joseph Mary Plunkett. Joseph Mary Plunkett is well known in Ireland, but I'm not so sure that he's well known throughout the world. He did write one of our most loved love songs, and it's very poignant because he actually died at a very young age. The reason he died at a very young age was that he took part in the 1916 Rising, and he was actually executed in Kilmainham jail. He was only 28 years of age for the part that he took in the 1916 Rising. So we owe a lot to Joseph Mary Plunkett. So this poem is, it's a really, really powerful poem, and I hope you see why. The Presence of God by Joseph Mary Plunkett. I see his blood upon the rose, and in the stars the glory of his eyes. His body gleams amid eternal snows. His tears fall from the skies. I see his face in every flower. The thunder and the singing of the birds are but his voice, and carven by his power, rocks are his written words. All pathways by his feet are worn. His strong heart stirs the ever-beating sea. His crown of thorns is twined with every thorn. His cross is every tree.